remember that.
Axel!
Huh? You need something?
Well, something's wrong with Roxas. You don't know why, do you? He says the Keyblade wears him out when he goes to use it. And then today, I was fighting the same way Roxas does.
You would know more about Roxas than I do by now.
What do you mean?
Well, what do you think, Shion?
I'm not sure.
Not sure, huh? Is that because you're a puppet? You do know that. You're a replica, whose original purpose was to copy Roxas's powers. So if you see Roxas's powers getting weaker, while your powers are getting stronger, it could be that you're robbing Roxas of his powers more than you ought to be.
What can I... Then what should I do?
You gotta think for yourself, 'cause I know you're not just a puppet. We're best friends. You, me, and Roxas, that is. Got it memorized?
Sure. Can I ask you just one other thing?
What's that?
I saw a boy today who looks just like Roxas. Is he who I think he is?
Oh no.
Replica!
She's like Repku.
Yeah, she's like Repku.
So let me guess who made her.
What do you think?
What's his face?
Vexen.
Vaccine.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Well, he probably provided some of the information for her, and then they followed through to make a copy.
That makes sense.
But whose replica is she?
I don't know, but...
Well, actually, I'm not entirely... Well, no, I
Maybe
kind of
not.
get it.
Well, he is rock. She is Roxas.
She nominates?
No, I think she's... Now, I don't know if this is actually confirmed, so I'll tell you now.
She's Roxas.
She might be based off Sora, because she's got the same color eyes.
Yeah, but not the same hair.
Not the same hair. And,
Which-
and remember what they said? She was meant to copy Roxas' abilities.
Yeah.
But Sora's memories that are in Roxas bled through her, so Sora's most important memory shaped Shion, which is... No, which one's the one that makes him remember in Chain of Memories? The most important one, the key. What is Sora's most centerpiece of memory that unlocks all his other memories in Chain of Memories?
Kairi?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
She's Kairi's replica.
No.
No.
She's blank data, focused to be a copy for Roxas that Sora then influenced through his memories to look like Kairi. Primarily, that's
Oh,
her.
okay,
That
yeah,
now
yeah.
that's Shion's own face, but her face was originally blank because
Yeah.
there were no memories that were grafting onto it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. And then...
So the reason that her hood is up sometimes is because if someone doesn't react to that memory,
Yeah, they don't see
they don't see her. They don't see her for her face. If they don't really have an attachment to her, or they don't have any memories influencing her, there is nothing there.
Interesting.
Come on.
Okay, and then hold on, wait, because, and it makes sense why they're using her because they, like you told me, they always knew that their grasp on Roxas
was tenuous.
So they were like, okay.
They planned for Shion to be their blank slate that could always control. They called her it. She didn't have an identity.
Yeah,
they never
that's-
wanted her to have one. But now, because Sora's memories are trapped in her, they're like, oh, this still works because Sora will never come back as long as she's okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's
And
go.
we can just, not to deal with Roxas if we don't need him.
Let's go.
Which is why Psyox also says, which one would you rather have? Because we only need
So
one.
the what?
Sora has a pretty powerful effect on her, is all I'm saying.
What was the...
Program or something.
Yeah, the program.
Okay.
And then that's why,
You can continue.
Yes, it was not supposed to gain a mind of its own, nor
Must be a
become the
heartless killing
person
machine.
we see. But in the end, it only proves that the puppet is the more worthy vessel. The time has come. Psyox, are the devices ready?
In a matter of days.
Good.
And what of Roxas?
Both of them have connections to Sora, but we only need one of them under our thumb. Whether Shion takes from Roxas the rest of what he has to give, or whether he destroys her first and takes back what is his, there is no change to our plans.
As long as they have one.
No matter how, Sora's power will belong to us.
So that's why, what's Exoface's
So-
guy?
Seen as a puppet.
What's Sayak? Blue hair, yes, Sayak.
So that's why Syke said, which would you rather?
Which would you rather have?
A
We only
real-
need one.
A real friendship or a make-believe
Make
one?
believe one.
Yeah, and that's why, like, he was like, oh, like, damn. It's
Yeah.
like, he knew she was a replica too, right, Axel?
At that point, I think so, because he got sent on the missions to Castle Oblivion. I think Sayak kind of like basically told him the gist of it.
Yeah. Bleeding.
Thank you. Roxas, still in a slump, continued to receive missions from the organization. He spent his days executing missions. That's Neverland, by the way.
Yeah, does he get more winded when he plays them?
Oh,
No, I forget what they do exactly.
Oh wow, we're almost done.
352.
Sunset. Oh.
The way things are, I'm going to wreck everything. What should I do, Riku?
So this is their full conversation that day.
Are you
Riku. Sora's friend.
Sora? You know Sora?
Yeah.
She knows so too.
Thank you. You saved me, but I don't know why. You did.
I guess. I just felt like it.
Riku, please. Tell me more. About Sora and that girl he's always with.
You mean Kairi?
Kairi. That's right. She's the one who looks so much like me.
To Sora, she's someone very special.
It's just, I remember things about the two of them. But I'm nothing more than a puppet. Something that somebody created. So why would I have their memories? Do you know where Sora is now?
That secret stays with me.
Why's that?
Shion. Your memories, they really belong to Sora.
So you mean I'm like a part of him?
When his memories were scattered, some of them found their way inside you. Now, Sora has been put to sleep so that we can piece together his memory. Except,
You can't because part of it is inside of me. That means he can't wake up.
yeah, you got it. But, if you go with me to Sora right now, we could give the memories inside you back to him.
So, do you hate me for taking your friend away from you?
Nah. I guess I'm just sad.
I'm sorry. But I can't go with you. It's my friends. They need me. And I need them too.
Maybe you should take some time and think about it. Figure out who
That's
really needs
really
you
fair.
Yeah. Figure out who really needs
and where
more.
you belong.
Yeah.
How will I know where I belong? Truly. I'm not sure I can promise you I'll come up with the right answer.
Well, the answer you come up with can't just be right for you. It has to be one that works best for everybody. You and your friends and everyone else.
You're so good.
God. It's not weird if you sleep with her, I promise. What?
God.
Thank you, Riku.
Take some time. Meanwhile, your friend may never wake up.
Yeah, also the longer she takes, the more, like, we might have to, like, to
I
get the
have
memories
to
back.
make the most of the time Riku's given me.
Roxas battled a Heartless during a mission. His strength spent against a formidable foe. Roxas swung his Keyblade with all his might in hopes of ending things quickly. He did a good job. But then, his strike was interrupted with the sound of clashing metal. There was Axel, blocking both Roxas's and Shion's Keyblades. They had been fighting the entire time, each thinking the other was a Heartless.
Oh gosh.
Axel informed them of the truth surrounding this mission, rigged to get them to fight one another.
Oh shoot.
Yep.
Axel, you're putting yourself on a very big target.
Let's just have ice cream after that, though.
Brain
So don't-
freeze.
It's been a while since we all hung out like this.
Nobody's questioning why you were on a mission like
That
that.
was weird.
Share of drama lately.
Whoops.
I just remembered. Did you know you should be checking your ice cream sticks?
Really?
Once you finish your ice cream, see if the stick says winner. Not that I've ever seen one myself.
Roxas. Roxas, you have one.
Wait a second.
Oh, what is it?
It's nothing. So then, what happens when you win?
I'll tell ya. That's a good question.
What? You don't know?
I never won.
Well, it's gotta be something nifty if you're a winner, right?
Cool.
A free ice cream.
I think it's free ice cream.
The sun's beautiful. I know we've seen a lot of sunsets, but today's puts them all to shame. If only things could stay like this forever.
Say, what if we all just took off?
What?
If we ran, I bet we could always be together.
But we have nowhere to run.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
What's important isn't that we hang out with each other every day.
As long as we keep each other in our thoughts, we'll never be apart, right? We've got it memorized, Axel.
Good.
Punch him in the face.
I'll have these
Kick 'em
moments
off.
memorized for a long time. Forever.
Me too. Forever.
Okay, let's go next.
Sora,
Uh-oh.
It appears we've come to a standstill.
yes.
This has gone on long enough. Riku, I think you know what needs to be done.
Right.
Alright, Riku, no more playing around. You go get those people and you slam them back into Sora.
What's that?
353, resolve.
Looks like you've meddled again.
Sorry, did you say something?
The organization doesn't need both of them. Just one will suffice. Stop pretending.
That's big.
Think about that.
Well, you smell.
Yeah. Roxas entered the lobby to see Axel, Shion, and Zigbar conversing with Sayax. Oh yeah, this mission. The unusual trio were about to head out on a mission. Roxas asked Sayax if he could take Zigbar's spot, but Sayax chided Roxas, asking if he was powerless without Axel. Roxas saw Shion and Axel off with a sense of unease. He was right to feel that way. This mission was crazy.
What a blast from the past!
Shion, stop!
Of all the faces, why do I look at her and see yours?
Yeah!
Is it that you always have to glare at me like that?
Shut up!
Huh?
He used to give me that same exact look.
I'm sorry, Axel.
What are you doing?
Please, let me go. I have to do this or else... Just look. Please, Axel. You have to take care of Roxas.
But... you'd be...
Please.
Yeah.
What does
That's
her
who
face
she-
look like?
That's who she
You guys
is.
will find out by the end.
Roxas's?
No.
That's who she is.
So by the way, that face you just saw, that Zigbar was like,
Out of all
why do I
faces?
always see that? And it's like,
Roxas?
that's not Roxas.
It's not Roxas?
It's not Roxas.
It's not who he sees?
That's who Zigbar sees only.
Oh.
That's
Does he hate Roxas, Sigmar?
No,
So why does he see Roxas?
it's not Roxas.
Oh, wait, but why does Zigbar see Roxas's face?
That's not Roxas.
Oh, okay. So why do we see it?
Remember the
No,
guy?
that's not Roxas.
I'm confused!
Okay, okay.
Mama, remember the guy that was birthed by sleep?
Oh.
Yeah, it's him.
Why do they look the same?
That's a good question. Birth by Sleep. We'll answer our questions there.
But
So that's our little teaser for Birth by Sleep in this game. Where
it's not Roxas.
only Zigbar sees that person who looks
So
like
that-
Roxas,
was
but
that
is
a
not
boss?
Roxas.
Is that a boss fight?
No. No, that's a mission we see that Shion goes on. And that's when she chooses to escape.
It's not Roxas.
It's not Roxas.
My Birth by Sleep is a kind of prequel.
It's a prequel.
Okay.
It's a prequel.
It's like part 2 of that.
Very interesting.
It's based off. Oh, well, I'll tell you guys that part later. But
Alright. Okay. Continue.
yes. Go.
Thank you,
ahead.
This
Axel.
is when Axel starts, like, taking apart.
Yeah. Well, that started with Roxas, but yeah. That mission did not
Explain yourself, Axel.
The old man needs to get his eye checked. She just got away.
I'll give him that. Can't toss the blame around.
So that's why. 'cause
And now we're left with the one we can't use.
What?
Did something
well.
happen?
We had a plan.
Where's Shion?
She flew the coop. Flamesy Locks here couldn't trouble himself to clip her wings.
What does he mean, Axel?
Your friend sat there sucking his thumb while Shion walked right off. I'm going back to my room.
I'm gonna sleep.
You're so annoying.
Yeah.
What happened out there?
Nothing. Really.
Nothing? Shion's gone. How can that be nothing?
It's just like Zigbar said. I just sat there sucking my thumb, watching Shion run away.
I'm asking you why you did that, and you know it.
Shion is like a mirror that reflects you.
You're not making any sense.
Shion is a puppet created to duplicate your powers.
Are you nuts? Shion's a person, not a puppet.
She's a mirror that reflects you. And when I looked in the mirror, it wasn't you I saw.
Shion is Shion. You can't expect her to be me.
That's not what I mean. It was only a matter of time before someone broke the mirror.
You mean they have to destroy her? Answer me!
Roxas, if somebody doesn't, then you won't be you anymore.
I'll always be me. I'm still your best friend. Just like Shion is my best friend.
That's not it. You're missing the whole point, Roxas.
So you
Forget
play
this!
Sonic?
Roxas!
No.
Oh, I mean, Roxas is Mila.
No.
I wish you'd understand,
No.
Roxas.
No.
Shion. Axel is really, like...
No, you said you play. Gabe, you said it. You play as Roxas is Mila.
No. That's not his mirror.
I mean, like his reflection.
It's not his reflection.
I'm confused.
Just you guys wait until we're by sleep. It's hard to answer questions
Well,
without spoilers.
the robot, the half robot Roxas guy. He plays him
No.
and three other people. That's
Two
what
other
he's-
people.
Two other people.
You play as 3 characters. One of them is a person that kind of looks like Roxas.
Okay. Axel is like really like taking some really like against the norm steps for the organization. Like he's like literally spilling the beans to Roxas.
Yeah, I mean they don't care.
What?
They don't care.
It makes me nervous because I feel like they're gonna kill him.
I mean,
Come on.
we know what happens.
Yeah, but I'm just like, you know,
Come on.
like they obviously don't. They're starting to trust him less.
Yeah. Well, Sciences.
Riku.
Did you find the answer?
Yes, I certainly did. I'm on the verge of losing everything I care about. So please, Riku, tell me what I should do now.
Go to Twilight Town. You'll find a girl there named Namine.
Namine? What's she like?
You'll find out. I don't think you'll have trouble finding her.
All right. Thanks, Riku. Goodbye.
Here we go. Truth.
4 more days.
4 more days.
So this is when Axel tells the truth now to Roxas.
I mean, he kind of just tried to tell him.
The tails are doing it to the
Shion has disappeared yet again.
Do we know where she is headed?
It, not she, is a replica. Merely a puppet.
A puppet? What does that mean exactly?
A puppet is a puppet.
Talking about the replica program, isn't it obvious?
The what-ca?
Perhaps you care to enlighten us about this pet project of yours.
The
No, it
purpose
was on
to
need-to-know
take
basis.
a piece of the Keyblade wielder's memory and copy it, thus making his powers our own. This was one of several projects of ours being undertaken at Castle Oblivion. However, our efforts were severely derailed by Vexen's untimely demise. Needless to say, losing Vexen was not part of our plans. We were also caught off guard when this particular replica we called Shion formed an identity of its own.
No one at Castle Oblivion ever reported any instance where a replica formed its own identity. Do you concur, Axel?
Whatever the puppet may decide to do, we can be certain it will no longer have an impact on our plans. Still, it knows our secrets. We need to shorten the leash, perhaps even tighten it.
What exactly do you...
Axel, the onus is on you to capture and bring back Shion. The escape was on your watch. I will overlook any nicks or scratches. Just ensure she still functions on arrival.
Why would you allow a deserter back? We should simply eradicate her.
It is not a deserter. It is just a flawed specimen that has wandered out.
Are we clear, Axel? Dismissed.
He's not happy with them.
Bring her back alive. Is she a madness?
All this time, I've been talking to a puppet.
Yeah.
So now, we just sweep it up, huh? As if.
Everybody says something before they leave.
If only the whispers at the top carried to the bottom.
Need to know basis.
Axel, those orders were absolute.
Nothing at all.
Still here, Roxas? Proceed with your mission.
Shion is... She's not a puppet.
A puppet couldn't be part of the organization. Just count the seats here.
She never got a chair.
We have and always will be 13.
I always wondered why she didn't. Did they
Axel!
give her a check?
No, never.
Maybe it's best if Shion never comes back to the organization. Do you really have to do what Xemnas says?
If I don't, they'll eradicate me next.
In that case, can you at least try not to harm her?
That's up to her. Roxas, Shion is dangerous.
Dangerous?
Have you got all your strength back?
Not yet. How long have you known about her?
I tried to tell you.
Could it be that you've known about her for a long time and not told me anything?
I tried to tell her like 3 days ago.
But when did he actually find out?
Oh, a while ago. He knew. And Shion knew that he knew too for a while, remember?
Mickey! It's me! I'm Mickey! Who is this organization member?
It's not.
No, I'm talking about Mickey.
Oh, yeah.
Who is this imposter?
Who are you? Ho ho!
Oh. Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the blindfold.
Riku!
Your Majesty.
Pretty cool party trick.
Gosh, have I been worried about you? Where have you been all this time?
I've been searching for a way to conquer the darkness within me, while we wait for Sora to awaken.
The way you looked.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm getting the hang of keeping the darkness under control.
And Sora, did something go wrong with fixing all his memories?
There's a reason the organization has been quiet since our battle at Castle Oblivion. And now I know it's not because a depletion in members had made them weak. Taking Sora's memory apart, piece by piece, was only the first step in what they were trying to do at Castle Oblivion. And I think they needed more time to fix his memory.
You know, you and me were both looking into what the organization was up to. But what I saw didn't look like much. Almost like they're trying to buy some time.
Right. Sora's memories are what they're after. And they needed all this time, until now, to absorb every piece of it.
Huh?
The process of putting his memory back together has gone nowhere. They have what's most precious to Sora, his memories of Kairi.
Well, then you have to let me help. Maybe I could get the memories back.
I've got that covered, Your Majesty. I mean, Mickey. Instead, I want to ask you for a favor.
What would that be?
I have to face one of the organization's members soon. I might not survive the fight. And if I do, it might be because I gave in to the darkness. That means you're the only one who will be there for Sora, Donald, and Goofy. The only one who can guide them when they awaken.
Riku.
Promise me, Mickey. When our friends wake up, you have to be there to help them out.
I promise, Riku.
So that's the promise.
Yeah, I just said it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that unheard.
Oh, is this the good one? Oh, no, not yet.
Shion. Replica program. Shion was a puppet, made to replicate my powers. The Keyblade's powers.
The Keyblade.
When Shion left the organization, Axel didn't stop her. Like he wanted her to go. Axel's probably known about Shion for some time now, but has kept it from me. Shion and I are both special nobodies. Shion was a replica. A puppet. What about me? Am I a puppet too? Xemnas said Sora was what connects her and me. But who is Sora? And who am I supposed to be? Axel. If he's hiding things from me about Shion, what could he be hiding about me?